I don't have anything personally against Kyle. I've never met the guy. I never will meet the guy, but I'm aware that he's not really doing a very good coaching job, and it started right at the Super Bowl. Um, I compare him to Steve Kerr and Bruce Bochy, two guys I did cover. They really knew their business. Different sports, but they really knew their business and know their business. Kyle not know his business the way those two superb future Hall of Fame coaches do. So let's move on.
Yeah, and a lot of
Iggy.
people would argue that Kyle's done a lot of good things in his career. We're not here to debate that. We're here to just
Right.
talk about 2024.
Right. He's done a lot of good things, and I give him credit for it. But now, where is he now, and where is the team? So, Iggy, sin number one.
Okay, so he had some come from behind wins in the playoffs that were impressive. He was down 17 at halftime of the NFC Championship game and won. That was impressive. Then in the Super Bowl, he's up 7 at halftime. He's got a lead once again in the second half, and he goes into passing bonanza mode, which is what he did in each of his other Super Bowl losses in the second half. So repeating history, blowing a second half lead in the Super Bowl by passing too much with a lead.
Yeah, and I've told this story. I've told this story before, but it's worth repeating. Iggy was at the Super Bowl. I was just home, and I was lying in bed, propped up on pillows, watching the game. And it's the third quarter, and my phone rings. And I'm thinking, who's calling me in the middle of the Super Bowl? And I wasn't going to answer, but I looked. It was Ira Miller, the great Ira Miller, who covered all 5 of the Niners championships. I go, Ira. He says, Lowell, he's doing it again. That's all he said, meaning when you should run the ball, he's passing the ball, and meaning he's going to lose this game. And so Ira called me from outside Chicago to tell me he's committing a sin.
Yeah, Niners were up 10 to 3 at halftime. Mahomes gets the ball, immediately throws a pick. Niners have the ball in Chiefs territory, and then in the third quarter, they pass 10 times and run 4 times, 2 handoffs to Christian McCaffrey in the whole third quarter when they were winning. So that's the beginning of that was the original sin of Kyle Shanahan in 2024. Then they get to overtime, and he either didn't know the rule or knew the rule and decided to take the ball first because he's not good at game theory. I don't know, but wanting the ball first in the overtime and then letting Patrick Mahomes close out the game.
Yeah, and again, it's been shown on TV. Mahomes comes prancing back to the sideline and yelling out loud, they want the ball. They want the ball. Like, can you believe this stuff? And so Kyle either didn't know the rule. My guess is he didn't know the rule, but I don't know. I'm not in his head. Or made the wrong choice, didn't know what to do. That's a football sin, and it cost him the Super Bowl. And it's on the coach.